חי וקיים וקיים מודה אני לפניך מודה אני לפניך רוח חי וקיים וקיים Oh, I am grateful. Oh, I am grateful in the face of the one, in the face of the one, in the face of the one. Oh, I am grateful. Oh, I am grateful in the face of the one, in the face of the one, in the face of the one. Moda ani lefanecha, moda ani lefanecha, ruach chai. וקיים, וקיים, מודה אני לפניך, מודה אני לפניך, רוח חי. וקיים, וקיים, oh I am grateful. Oh, I am grateful in the face of the one, in the face of the one, in the face of the one. Oh, I am grateful. Oh, I am grateful in the face of the one, in the face of the one, in the face of the one. Moda ani lefanecha, moda ani lefanecha, ruach chai. Vekayam, vekayam, moda ani lefanecha, moda ani lefanecha, ruach chai. Vekayam, vekayam, oh I am grateful. Oh, I am grateful in the face of the one, in the face of the one, in the face of the one. Oh, I am grateful. Oh, I am grateful in the face of the one, in the face of the one, in the face of the one.
Chodesh Tov, everyone, and welcome to OneShul. I'm Kohenet Ketzira, and I'm so pleased to be back here with you again tonight for Rosh Chodesh, Tammuz. I've posted the link to the Siddur in the chat room, and our opening music was Moda Ani by Tammuz. It's a recording she made several years ago for her first album and didn't include it on the first album, but has recently released it after being here at a OneShul service and singing it with us. So pleased to be able to have her version of it to share with you all. And if you would like to get a copy of that, you can do that at her Bandcamp page. So that's just holytea.bandcamp.com, and I will post that in the chat room as well. So, Our service tonight will take what I hope is a comfortable rhythm for you all, a practice that you have clearly been growing into over the last few years with me, since you are still coming and still participating in this Rosh Chodesh practice. So we'll begin by naming ourselves into the space, and I'll sing everyone in. We'll then move to our practice of gratitude, finding things to be grateful for in the month that has come to a close. We will pause and acknowledge that there are challenges in our lives, and we will name those things that we may feel the need for strength for in the month that is beginning, Tammuz. We will discuss a little bit about the month of Tammuz, and then close with a chant selected to really draw on the energy of the month and send ourselves off in a good way, and opening for blessings in this month that is just beginning. A nice new practice also for this month. I much more expressly than usual opened the invitation for some of our members, our regulars, to ask to be sung into the space, and also to share challenges or gratitudes and beginnings of that dawning. So if you are a regular, or if you're someone who watches the service asynchronously with us, so not live but at other times due to time zones or any other reason, and you would like to be sung in, so when you are participating in your own time, you are more actively feeling a part of it, or again, share gratitudes or challenges, just leave a message on the Facebook event page and let us know how you'd like to be sung in, as well as any gratitudes or challenges you want us to name into the space and bless up for you. So we are an international community. People are in many, many different time zones. And so I know people can't always attend live, but let's see if we can start making that happen. And especially for those of you in different parts of the world, and for those of you who are members who attend services regularly, if you can't be here with us, let us sing you into the space and call you in and bless up your month as it is beginning. And with that opening, let me begin as always by asking you, what name do you wish to be sung into the space as? As always, it can be your English name, it can be your Hebrew name, it can be a word or a thought, an intention, kavanah, that you want to just bring into the space tonight. However you wish to be brought into presence tonight, share that name in the chat room, and we will begin singing everyone into the space. And welcome, Mary. That sounded really, really like a non sequitur, welcome Mary, but Mary has just joined us in the chat room. So, what are the names that you want to be sung into our space tonight? How do you want to open the month of Tammuz? And as you are thinking on that name, and if you've shared it in the chat room, hold that name in your mind's eye, all that it means to you. What of you is contained in that name? Naming is so powerful. And as you're holding that in your mind's eye, place yourself in your mind's eye on a little brick-lined pathway in a very narrow garden. Warm summer night. Birds are singing around you. And on this pathway, each of the people in our service tonight are lined up on this pathway. And they're in the line and the order as people are sharing their names in the chat room. And maybe you see them almost ghostly-like figures in your mind's eye. Those are other members of our community who may not be with us here live, but are joining through the boundaries of time and space and geography. And there is an arbor at the end of the pathway. And standing on the other side in a circle, there's grass and trees and flowers and herbs and plants all around. There's a fire in the center waiting to welcome you. And to your right and to your left along the pathway there are stations. All manner of sacred ways of cleansing and preparing yourself to enter sacred time. Take a moment in your mind's eye and explore each of those stations along the way. Maybe you're finding the copper bowl of scented water. Maybe you're finding some incense. Maybe you're finding so many other ways that I haven't even thought of yet to prepare yourself to join in sacred community and begin the practice of Rosh Chodesh this month. Maybe you're a drummer or a musician and you're drumming as a way of moving into the space. So I'm going to, as the chant begins, I'll sing each of you in, and as I sing you in, take my hand and cross the threshold, the arbor, into the garden with me, and turn and sing in the next person and the people after that along with me. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Taya, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, you've come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Judith Edith, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Mary E, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Adel, holy name, you have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Izzy, holy name, you have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Neorah, holy name, you have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Krista, holy name, you have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name, we have called on the light of our souls. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Jennifer, holy name, you have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear ones, Shekhinah, holy name, you have called on the light of your souls. Welcome home one last time. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name, we have called on the light of our souls. We've come home. We come together as a community each month to welcome in the new month, give strength, give thanks for the month that has passed, ask for strength in the month to come, and open ourselves up to receiving blessings of divine energy. And it is our practice here at Rosh Chodesh for OneShul. Once we are sung into the space, once we are present in this place, this space, this time in our temporal temple between the worlds, we begin truly with gratitude by orienting ourselves in all that has gone truly right in the month that is ending. There may be there may be so many things that you're thinking, oh, but this went wrong, and this went wrong, and this went wrong, and I didn't get to this, and this didn't happen. But the most important thing is all that went right. And I'm not belittling in any way challenges and struggles in our lives, but it is so crucial that we orient ourselves around our gratitudes. And most of you have heard me say this many times before, but there is so much science and there is so much proof that both in science and the worlds of spirituality that we get used to things. And so something that seemed so amazing at one point and that we are so immediately grateful for just becomes normal. To use a phrase from a novel I just read by Cory Doctorow, it becomes default. And default can be both good and bad. We can get very used to very bad things too, but we also can get used to things that are amazing in our lives. The daily miracles of morning, noon, and night, the sun that rises, the sun set, that we fell asleep at night, we dreamed, and then we woke up again in the morning. The fact that each of us has at least enough income, that we have internet access, that the internet exists. And so following great spiritual teachers and scientists, let us ground ourselves, orient ourselves in a practice of gratitude first, and make ourselves more resilient to all of what may be truly bad in life, but make ourselves more resilient to it, able to bounce back, and in some ways less impacted by the small slights of each day, the little challenges of the day, by remembering all of what is amazing in each of our lives. So I ask you, as always, what are you grateful for? And think about this month that has just come to a close, the month of Sivan. Oh my goodness, is it just Sivan? It feels like time moves so fast and so slowly sometimes. What from this month are you grateful for? Not things you're looking forward to, but what truly are you grateful for? And name those things, to just echo them out there into the field of the divine weaver, and that each of us may be enhanced by knowing each other's gratitudes, and each be lifted by those precious moments, large and small. And I'm going to sing our Moda Ani and do my best to sing you each of your gratitudes in. So let's create a beautiful weaving. And remember, for those who identify as women, Moda Ani. For those who identify as men, Moda Ani. Hebrew is a gendered language. We also have the English, which is gender neutral, so feel free, if you don't identify as male or female, to just sing the English. And then in the Hebrew, Lifanaych is feminine God language, and Lifanecha is masculine God language. And again, the English is gender neutral. And I'm going to alternate between the masculine and the feminine God language, and I invite you to join me in that, or stick with the God language that is most true and right and resonant for you. Moda ani lefanayich, Moda ani lefanayich, Ruach Chai v'kayamet, Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Ruach Chai V'Kayam. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful in the face of the one, in the face of the one. Moda ani lefanayich, moda ani lefanayich, ruach Chai V'Kayemet. Moda ani lefanecha, moda ani lefanecha, ruach Chai V'Kayam. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for Bill C-16, the Canadian human rights legislation. And we're kind of grateful that Canada still seems almost sane compared to the rest of the world and is heading down directions that seem really positive. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful that Talia's service and devar went well and were well received. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for roofs overhead and cozy little houses. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for rediscovered joy of delving into Torah commentaries. Family of blood and spirit. Let's go back to the Hebrew. Moda ani lefanayich, moda ani lefanayich, ruach Chai V'Kayemet. Moda ani lefanecha, moda ani lefanecha, ruach Chai V'Kayam. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for this here life and a month of beautiful weather. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful that Jennifer's family is well and Adele's health is holding and I hope improving. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for the last day of school and hopefully a happy summer for students, teachers, administrators, and all those who support people in education. Moda ani lefanayich, moda ani lefanayich, ruach Chai V'Kayemet. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Ruach Chai v'kayam. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for Mary's reconciliation with family and learning Torah from friends. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful that this month, ooh, it's last month, I'm jumping ahead, never mind. We are great in the face of the one. I got ahead of myself. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for advance planning on a Kohenet Smicha for the first time, I think. I'm so happy. That happened this month. Moda ani lefanayich, Moda ani lefanayich, Ruach Chai kayamet. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Ruach Chai v'kayam. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for friends, lovers, partners, spouses, husbands, wives, family of all kinds. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful in the face of the one. In the face of the one. Hold that place of gratitude. Take note of what it feels like in your body, hopefully feeling more resourced, more aware of the places of gratitude within you. Focus on the places in your body where you hold gratitude. Don't critique it, don't judge it, don't analyze it. Just find those places. Maybe it's your pinky toe. Maybe it's just behind your eyelids. Maybe it's the crown of your head, your fingers, your heart, wherever it is. Focus on those places when you hear the word gratitude, where you feel it in your body. And if you don't feel anything in your body when you hear the word gratitude, when you think on the things and open yourself to those places of gratitude in your life, that's okay. It's just information. It's a practice. Let's breathe in and out 3 times, bringing that space of gratitude into our body and releasing anything that may be clogging it or blocking it up. I'll mention I'm also deeply grateful for the restorative yoga class that I was at earlier this evening, and for finding a yoga teacher again whose practice is just what I'm looking for. I'm very happy that I've found somebody who I align a lot with their teachings, the style of yoga, and being able to get back into my body again in a more focused and disciplined and open way that feels really right and natural. So stay in that place of gratitude. And from that place of gratitude, that place of feeling more filled up, allow yourself to be open to the challenges that you know are ahead. And I'm going to turn the singing over to Teama for our prayers for strength. And I invite you to share in the chat room what it is you need strength for. And I forgot to do this with our gratitudes, which I should, but let's make sure we do it here with our strengths. And as people are sharing them, respond with shamati. Let them know that they are heard. Again, without judgment or commentary, just a receptive seeing and hearing and witnessing of people's courage and of being vulnerable to share what they're grateful for and also what they feel is a challenge in their life that they need strength for to be blessed up. And if I forget in the future, at any point, someone else, please, let's remember to always keep that shamati practice in our services here. So let's turn the singing over to Teama, and as people are sharing their needs for strength in the month, their challenges, their opportunities, let's bless that up with a receptive, open heart and acknowledge it with shamati.
My spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The spirit is flowing. Hashem guide me, oh, wisdom reside me, oh, wisdom Hashem guide me, oh, wisdom reside in me, oh, holy, oh, holy.
Thank you for your courage in sharing your soft places, the places that feel challenging for you. It takes courage to be willing to share those things, not only with yourself, to be honest about them with yourself, but to acknowledge them to another person. And it takes courage sometimes even to acknowledge it to the divine, to be willing to name that space, that place, that pain, that challenge, that obstacle. So, Shemati, I hear, we have all heard. May you find the strength that you need in the month to come. Let us say, Amen. So, well, that's not the right image. One moment, please. There we go. Hold on. That's the image I was looking for. So, the month of Tammuz. So many ways to think about the wheel of the year. I still love this way of looking at it, using the transparent tarot to see the month before, the month we're in, and the month that is coming, that is from left to right. I suppose because this is Jewish and Hebrew, it should be from right to left, but it's not. It's left to right. The month of Sivan is the month of revelation. It's the month of the covenant with the divine at Shavuot, the revelation at Sinai. And now, now is the question, what will you do with that? We are taught that each of us heard our own revelation at Sinai. There was the group revelation, but each of us was gifted with our own revelation at Sinai. And for me, I each year experience new revelations through Shavuot and the end of the month of Sivan. And this year has been no different for me. Not quite as earth-shattering as it has been in some other years, but some big revelations. And with Tammuz, the question is, so what will you do with this power and ability? Where will you go? Will you risk failure? Will you risk success? Will you risk change? That's terrifying. How frightened are most of us of change, things we don't know? And Chodesh Tov to Aaron, and it looks like we have one more person who has just joined us. I love it. Aaron running late but comes in on the perfect note. What will we do with this one precious wild life? I love Mary Oliver, the poet Mary Oliver. Aaron, thank you for bringing her into this space. And let me just welcome in. Oops, that's 175. Sorry, guest. 75. My 5 key doesn't work very well. So good to see you too, Aaron. It's been way too long. I know life always happens and I never take it personally. I am just always extra grateful when old friends return home again to OneShul, and just so grateful to have you back with us tonight. So what will you do? Wait, we need to read that, don't we? We'll get through to our chant, but wait. Mary Oliver, wild, precious life. Let's find that. That's such a beautiful poem. It's not even called that. It's called The Summer Day. And I've heard her. On Being has the most amazing interview with Mary Oliver, and she talks about this poem. It's so beautiful. Who made the world? Who made the swan and the black bear? Who made the grasshopper? This grasshopper, I mean. The one who has flung herself out of the grass. The one who is eating sugar out of my hand. One who is moving her jaws back and forth instead of up and down, who is gazing around with her enormous and complicated eyes. Now she lifts her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she snaps her wings open and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is. I do know how to pay attention, how to fall down into the grass, how to kneel in the grass, how to be idle and blessed, how to stroll through the fields, which is what I have been doing all day. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one precious, your one wild and precious life? Mary Oliver, The Summer Day. Thank you, Aaron, for bringing that in. It's such a beautiful poem. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We are an asynchronous community. I've never been a believer in standard anything time that means you're just late. Every community I've ever been in claims that. But I do believe in OneShul as an asynchronous community. And so at OneShul, whatever time you're here is the right time, because we are a very asynchronous community. And Aaron, you also modeled the perfect way to enter when you are technically late, either with a smashing quote and immediate presence, or simply, sorry I'm late, which no need to apologize here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, and I am a huge fan of Krista Tippett as well, and she has been invoked in this space many times. From that beautiful space, oh my goodness. And that question is, what will you do with your one wild, precious life, is one I have been sitting with in a big way the last few weeks. I guess always sitting with, but it's come back to the surface. And Aaron, I also just want to acknowledge with a big shamati that you are just rolling in with like, here's my gratitude, here's my challenge, here's these other pieces. I love it. It is one of the reasons that I like this practice of Rosh Chodesh. Most Jewish services, we continue and we do them over time to build a practice with some innovation in them, although some never. And Rosh Chodesh is one of these holidays that I've always been fascinated that people do something different every month, which is just exhausting to me. And so here I really want it to be, because we are separated by time and space and life, and I always want it to be so that when somebody's gone for a while, they can drop back in and feel like they're coming home and feel like they're part of this community, even if they've been gone for a while. So if you've ever wondered why we do basically the same practice each month and hopefully enriching it for ourselves and deepening it and being present with it in each time and space we do it, that's why. So with that, I'm feeling pretty blessed right now, but let's see if we can take this to the next level. The different piece each month is our opening to blessings. For years with Rosh Chodesh, I did do the same chant for opening for blessings, and found the innovation at some point along the way of tailoring the chant to the month. Sometimes I use the same chant for a month, year after year after year. Sometimes there's something that strikes me where it changes up after a while. And when I was looking at the Siddur for Tammuz and looking at last year's, which is why the file name says 5776, I looked at it and went, I don't have anything better. This is feeling very perfect still. Our chant tonight is Ozi V'Zimrat Yah, the version by Shefa Gold. And I want to read you the piece about the practice she shares. She is, as a teacher, very specific in her practice of chant. And so while I will never reach her level of specificity with it, having not trained through Kol Zimra, her group, I want to honor it in the way I best can. So let's explore, we're going to explore for just a moment her teaching around this chant. So Ozi V'Zimrat Yah, Vayahi Li Lishua. My strength, balanced with the song of the Holy One, will be my salvation. From Psalm 118 and Exodus 15. So here's what she teaches. In this practice, I find and express my strength, my will, my effort, and my desire when I chant Ozi. When I chant V'Zimrat Yah, I open and surrender to the God song and let it be sung through me. Then in the last phrase, Vayahi li lishua, I balance those two aspects of my practice. And I've seen her do this before, and it makes even more sense to me now. So when we sing Ozi, our strength, our will, our effort, we bring our left hand, the arm of Gevurah, up. When we sing V'Zimrat Yah, we bring up our right hand, the arm of Chesed, loving kindness. And then we bring them together in whatever way feels right to you on Vayahi Li Lishua. Ozi V'Zimrat Yah, Vayahi Lishua. Ozi V'Zimrat Yah, Vayahi Lishua. Ozi Vazimradia Vayahili Lishua Ozi Vazimradia Vayahili Lishua Ozi Vazimradia Vayahili Lishua Ozi Vazimradia Vayahili Lishua Ozi Vazimradia Vayahili Lishua. Thank you for being here. With us tonight here at OneShul. Thank you for engaging in the practice of Rosh Chodesh. It is a spiritual practice, aligning yourself with the cycle of the moon, aligning yourself with the cycles of Jewish time. Taking even an hour out of your night, out of your month to pause and acknowledge sacred time and sacred space and sacred community. Thank you for the courage you've had to share your gratitudes, to find and be in that place of gratitude, and to also the courage to share your challenges, your obstacles, your soft spots, your opportunities. Thank you for being present. Thank you if you're new for the first time tonight, or returning again and again, or for the first time in a long time. There's a blessing in Judaism for everything, but the blessing in Judaism when you haven't seen someone in a long time, and when you're reuniting with a long time after months, and it's been a while since I've seen Aaron. I'm not sure if it is quite halachically the right time, but I consider halacha something to play with. And so let's make that blessing. And for some, they say the blessing is the first time if you haven't seen them in more than 30 days. Others I would see, I've seen it as 12 months, so depending on where those are. And the blessing is actually a blessing of bringing somebody back to life, which I find really interesting. that bracha of someone you haven't seen in a long time is blessing the one who raises the dead, as though that person, having been gone from your life, is someone that has, in a way, left, in the same way that our beloved dead leave our presence on a regular basis. And so I say this blessing to each of you. May you each find strength and balance and surrender in this month. And I will see you all again very soon. Chodesh Tov. I'm excited to be seeing some of you in body very soon. And I'll get the calendar updated very quickly so it doesn't look like we're not having another service ever again. As of right now, on July 14th, Kohenet Devorah Kalila will be back. For Shabbat service. Sorry, I'm laughing. Reunited, it feels so good. Also, Aaron, I'm a believer in pop culture prophets as well, so that works for me. So thank you all for being here. I will see you all again very soon. If you are not on the Facebook page, Shechianu is one, yes. So we'll do Shechianu tonight. How's that? Rucha at Shechina Eloteinu Ruach Ha'olam Shechianu V'kiyamatnu V'hiyatnu Lazman Hazeh. And may this be a blessing for each of you in the first of many times that you practice Rosh Chodesh and here specifically with us at OneShul. Laila Tov, and I will see you all again here very soon. Laila Tov.
As you have lifted us, God, oh, we shall lift each other up. Shall lift each other up. As you have lifted us, God, oh, we shall lift each other up. Ahavarava, Ahavtanu Adonai Eloheinu, with an abounding love, Ahavarava, Ahavtanu Adonai Eloheinu, with an astounding love, oh, we shall lift each other up. As you have lifted us, God, oh, we shall lift each other up.